Hey guys, welcome to the week. We're cruising. I can't believe how fast we're cruising. And honestly, you're making this look really easy. And maybe it isn't easy for you, but it looks really easy. Like what you're doing right now is not that easy. And if we were in class, there would be a lot of complaining if you were like last year and every other year. But you guys are a little different. But this is a tough task, and to be doing it completely independent is pretty bonkers, in my opinion, because it's fairly complicated and it's certainly a gamble. But if you're doing this well, which it looks like you're doing this well, I think this is a good sign for next year. Like, this gives me a lot of confidence in you guys as college students. Not that I didn't feel that way before, but this is good evidence. So I love it. I hope you are taking care of yourselves. I hope you're getting outside. I hope you're doing some fun stuff. Actually, I have to speed this video up because I'm supposed to go play golf in 20 minutes. So let's get cracking here and quit the blah, blah, blah. Um, Anyways, if you do have any confusion in the course of this project, please reach out because I know this is a complicated project. So, with that said, this week we move into more little steps. And so, as you recall, we were working on the mini outline last week, just a little list, a little simple list to um, get some ideas rolling. And when I say we're doing a good job, the mini outlines, what I'm talking about, they look really good. You also have made a works cited. It was your best attempt. You tried your best to make a works cited of 10 sources. This week, we're going to have our tables take a look at those works cited, and we'll take a look at the works cited, make sure it is perfect, because at the college level, works cited pages need to be perfect. When I was in grad school, I got my reference list. It was called an APA. I got it back probably 10 times with the tiniest little detail, a period, a comma, whatever. Um, we want to strive for perfection. And so my hope is we can get it right on the first time. I rarely have anyone get it right on the first time, but here's a nice little challenge to you. Let's get some right on the first time. How do we get our works cited perfect? Well, I have some tools for you. First off, you know this guy. I've shared it with you. This is your handbook, MLA 8 handbook. It tells you how to cite. Here's an example of a works cited page with some reminders down at the bottom. If you did use a citation generator like EasyBib, or if you use the citation generator on the databases, still proofread and double check because a lot of stuff doesn't transfer perfectly when you copy and paste. And I also noticed some of you were using APA, which is what is used for psychology and education and like those kinds of disciplines. We're using MLA, so make sure that you are using this format, not APA, or you click on that when you're in the databases. So tool number one, the handbook. Okay, let's go back to the schedule. Tool number two, this rubric and checklist. I tried to make this as handy for you as possible so you could use it like a quick checklist to make sure that you're good. So our timeline is going to be written up here at the top. You just keep letting me know as you keep revising, and I keep regrading until it's perfect. So to get a 4, your works cited page is perfect, and my goal is all 4s here. I'll keep giving you what to do. You keep making the changes. Here is a list of all the things that you do for your works cited page that would make it perfect. And I'll let you read through that, but I can guarantee you, if you miss any of these things, I'm going to type to you, go back to the rubric, look at it for these things. So maybe even print this out and checklist yourself as you're going through. The other thing that I'm hoping will let you achieve perfection on the works cited is a table read. I want you and your old table to look at each other's works cited pages and help each other achieve perfection like on the first try. So help each other out. You could even assign people different jobs, like one person is in charge of formatting, one person is in charge of alphabetizing it, like pick whatever. But help each other out so that by Sunday night, May 3rd, 10 p.m., I'll see as close to perfect works cited pages as possible. And those you just are keeping right where you posted it. Remember, we were in this discussion forum. You posted your works cited as a reply to, oh, let's go here. You posted your works cited as a reply here to your mini outline. So here was your mini outline and there was your works cited. So just same document, that's that. Okay, next, we're just going to cover it all right now. Next process for this week, and you can be doing this right away, is what's called fleshing out. So basically, you had this like little skimpy outline that was a list, right? We all had that. And then you are going to flesh it out so it's not so skimpy. So as you recall, I showed you this mini outline, just a bulleted list, basically. Now we start fleshing it out with source information. Okay, so here we still have like basically how we're going to include source information in each part of our paper. Now this gal, she put some source use in her introduction. You don't have to do that, but make sure that you for sure have your claim, reason, and warrant here. And then you can see she takes each part of her mini outline and fleshes it out with source information. So it's just getting built out kind of like as a skeleton to a little bit more flesh here. I'm going to see how many times I can say flesh in this video. I hate that word. It's weird, but that's what we're doing. So she just like copy and pasted stuff from her sources, nothing in quote. Well, maybe she has some quotes, but it looks like mostly paraphrase, whatever. You're putting that information in here, and you notice she's getting a nice variety of sources. So she's usually using all 10. So it's just a super fast copy paste, stick it where it fits. That's what she said. No, be appropriate, guys. Be appropriate. Okay. So if you scroll, you can just see that's what she's up to. Now, you could color code if you wanted and not do citations. I don't know what's fast for you. Like you could do all your core author stuff just instead of putting core, like you could highlight that all in blue or whatever you wanted to do. But you decide how you want. If you keep scrolling, you can see she's really fleshed it out. She just copy and pasted her enthymeme. Oh, come on, computer. Here at the conclusion, just copy and paste it, and there's the works cited. And as you recall, here are some of those authors that we were just looking at up above, some of the common ones. Okay, so this is my way to just check and make sure we're looking solid. And an outline that looks like this is pretty solid. Now, I hate to even show you, but to me, this is a 4-level outline. This is awesome. Score of 4. Here's an example of another outline that did the job. Skimpy, right? But you can see she's still got the stuff that she wants to use. She's still got her sources. It's just much faster. But either way, it helps me to see that you have a plan and that you have sources, that you know how to cite, you cited correctly, they match the works cited page, we're on the right track. So your format doesn't matter. The biggest thing I'm looking for is, do you have sources that are being used throughout? Are they all 10 of them? Do you have quotes? Do you have a strong plan? Okay, so that's what that should look like. And then when you're done, you don't even need to repost it. If you just add it to your mini outline, it'll be there. For me, I did post it. It doesn't really matter as long as you have it. That's the main thing. You know, like mine's technically on the mini outline, so whatever. And then finally, last thing for the week is to start building out your rough draft. Oh, that's not the last thing. I'm sorry. Build out your rough draft as much as you can. I know this is kind of a lot this week. So my hope is that you'll start turning it into a paper. And to do that, you simply maybe would make a copy of your outline. So it's the same exact stuff. And you just start typing a paper onto this outline. I did post a sample paper here of what it would look like for somebody to do that. This is their whole paper, but you know, for you with your rough draft, I want you to just have a start and have that again posted as a reply. Your best effort. Okay, good. Last thing, any revisions to Comp 11, I'm going to finish those up tonight, is my hope anyways. I put comments on your paper, so if you have anything that you would like to update, you just email me and then I'll regrade it until you get the score that you want. Again, as always, your call to make revisions. I think that covers everything. I have 8 minutes to get to the golf course, so phew. I hope that you have a great week this week. I hope you stay tough. I hope you do some fun things and make some memories and be positive. Keep in touch if you need anything. I'm always here for you. So hopefully talk with you soon. Take care.